From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Lone Depot Park. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Babe Ruth will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now is Derek Jeter. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Here comes the 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Bernie Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Paul O'Neill. He swings and grounds it to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
First offering on its way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. New York off to a 1-0 lead. David Wells gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Sean Green is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Next, here is Jimmy Fox. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Whoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays 0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Ruth has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on, and it's fouled away. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Fox has a play. He's got it one away. In now is the Yankees DH, Ricky Henderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Alfonso Soriano.
And he fouls this one off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And stepping in, Nelson Cruz set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Wells has registered more than 80 innings of work with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strike.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Pitch on the way. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. So now into the box is Trammell, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting up. The catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Posada.
The catcher Jorge Posada swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Viggio is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Digging in now for the Yankees. Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Weak grounder down the line at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Bernie Williams. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1. Pops this one up. Bichette settles under it near second. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Yanks leave one, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happen. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Down and away, ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Viggio stepping up now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Viggio is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Up next is Jansen. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. At the plate, Sean Green.
Number 15.
Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Green.
Williams finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 3 here in Miami, all even apiece. Now to bat, Paul O'Neill. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 33.
Stepping in next, Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. On to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. Now at the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And that misses 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now back.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. plate now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Jansen.
First pitch on its way.
Through.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
Digging in next, Alfonso Soriano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. And that one yanked just foul. Trammell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Derek Jeter as he grounds 1 briskly to short. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in Miami. 2-1 New York. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hernandez.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little bouncer. Oh, 2. Here it is.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
2-2 the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next up, Bichette struck out in his first at-bat. And that misses ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Viggio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here, 2-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
To the plate now, Paul O'Neill. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hernandez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batting, the first.
Tino Martinez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 24, Tino Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Green looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, second baseman.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Two 2-0, here it is. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 3 runs already home here. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Tino Martinez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Green.
Sean Green is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Pops this one up. And there's out number 2. So he's just
Now
a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flew out last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Sent out to straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. Julian Merriweather is on to inning number 7. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Merriweather, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Derek Jeter, grounded out in his last at bat. A bouncer to the left. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. Now into the box.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ripped down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with show track. He didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching for number 51.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bernie Williams is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
At the plate, Paul O'Neill. No balls and a strike to count. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fastball well outside. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses 2-1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Runner's back. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
From the belt, the pitch. Tino Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
He's set. Here it comes. Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair.
Your
Jeff
attention, please.
Nelson is on to
Now
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
43. Yeah.
And the pitch.
Nelson.
Hit in the air to center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate now,
Shortstop.
Bo Bichette. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Next to bat for Toronto, Viggio. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-2, here it comes. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. Number 58 takes the mound as
Now
he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 58.
And now, Alfonso Soriano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Allen.
Next to hit is Alan Trammell. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Green will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Next to hit, Jorge Posada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Green waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Danny Jansen back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier.
Number 9.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Sean Green. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Wells earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasker.